All right, what is up, everyone? My name is Chris, and today God, this is just such a hard thing, I guess you could say. It's not really like for the team now. It's more so in the future, but it's definitely a good topic, and I think it's something that Flyers fans have thought of for a while, and that's the thought of getting Johnny Gaudreau. Johnny Gaudreau is an unbelievable player, and I'm going to be talking about his play. How the Flyers could get him and why it makes sense for them to get him once his contract ends after or in the offseason of the 2021-2022 season.
For a check there, turning away from Zidlinsky. Back to Briere. Fire! Oh, Scene deflected stop. Gagne! He scored!
All right, so Johnny Gaudreau, right? He's an unbelievable player. Great hands, very fast, small, but can score goals. Great player. This season with the Calgary Flames, 70 games played, 18 goals, 40 assists, 58 points. He was a -10. Flames were kind of struggling. They were kind of like a wild card team, kind of just bounced in there. And they have to play in the play-in series. They were not in a playoff spot. Now, my biggest thing is that Calgary, they're an okay team, kind of like a 1-9 team. It's really why they lost that last year's playoff in the first round to the Colorado Avalanche, because they were basically a 1-9 team, couldn't really do anything. As for Gaudreau, he's a very good player. I've always liked him. He said before he's wanted to play for the Flyers, and I think this is why, that the Flyers should go for him. And here are a couple things. So, Gaudreau, as I said, his contract ends in the offseason of 2021-2022. He's 26 right now. He'll be 28. His contract right now is $6.75 million, and basically, at the end when his contract ends, he has a modified no trade clause starting in 2021-2022, and he submits a 5-team trade list. So that's 5 teams that he does not want to get traded to. Now, I'm assuming that the Flyers probably won't be on that list because he said he would love to play for Philly, a while ago, and it's been brought up too many times about, if the Flyers get Gaudreau, what do they do, and things like that. Now I know it kind of seems like a long shot here, because it's always been looked at as a long shot, right? I mean, it's kind of just one of them things where it's like, they're not going to get him. It's just everyone overlooking things and everything. But this is kind of how they can, right? So 2021-2022. The Seattle expansion draft, that's also a factor. So the thing is that there's going to be at least one player that's taken here from the Flyers. They have a couple guys that have to be signed or contracts that end that season. Sean Couturier's contract ends at the end of 2022-2023. So that's something to keep in mind as well. The UFAs for that year are as I said, this is the UFAs for 2021-2022. Scott Lawton, Michael Raffel. You have Matt Niskanen, and those are the only UFAs. RFAs is Travis Sanheim and Carter Hart. So you're going to have to be paying really one of your best defensemen at the time. Sanheim, he's going to be 26. He's going to be really getting into his prime years. And obviously, the Lord and Savior Carter Hart. The Flyers are going to have to be paying him some big bucks too. Now, another thing is that hopefully with the CBA and all that stuff, hopefully that the cap can go up. We don't really know what's going to happen there. Hopefully that if the cap can go up a little bit, it was supposed to go up to around 87, 88. But now with all the COVID-19 and all this stuff, it sadly probably isn't going to go up to anything. It's still around 81.5, 82. And it's been reported that it still might be able to go up, but I don't really think it's going to. Now that's the thing. It's just like really the Flyers just have... it's going to be tough, but I think the thing is that the Flyers kind of have to go at it like Toronto did for John Tavares when they went for him in the offseason going into, I believe, the 17-18 season, the 18-19 season. And that was just one of them things where it's like he grew up playing for the Flyers, grew up liking the Flyers, Tavares growing up liking the Leafs. And I think the thing is that Gaudreau is just one of them guys where it's like, in a couple years, you could be seeing some of these guys on the Flyers where they might be falling a bit. I think the Flyers will want to send the cup by that time, but I think that would be a nice addition. Now, he's not a need right now. That's the thing. The Flyers do not need Johnny Gaudreau right now, but it will be nice because there are some things that could happen. Could Claude Giroux retire after they want to send the cup? You never know. That's always a question. I don't think he will, but it is something that maybe we could put into consideration. There definitely is a lot of things as well. Obviously, as I said, the cap and all that stuff. But business-wise, I think it will be good. I don't think it would be easy because, when a player like that hits the market, it's probably going to be like how Taylor Hall's going to hit the market this offseason. It's just going to be like, or when I say this offseason, I'm so used to thinking of everything as normal now with the whole offseason, all this stuff. I apologize for that, but it's going to be one of the things where there's probably going to be a lot of teams looking at him, and I think the Flyers are going to have to go for the biggest and best thing now. Business wise, if it's not there, then don't do it. But I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, let's not do it, because now the Flyers have a very aggressive GM in Chuck Fletcher. It's not like they still got Ron Hextall, who wasn't as aggressive. Made some moves, not really the greatest, but he did make some moves. And now I think the thing is that if he's there, then go for it. And I think the Flyers have a good shot of getting him. So let me know what you guys think below. What would you think with Johnny Gaudreau? Obviously, you would probably like it, I'm assuming. And again, remember, guys, podcast, articles, those links are on my channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.